Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a thrift flip. I found this beautiful bathing suit, swimsuit, not at the thrift store but on Wish, and it's sort of a thrift store for me because the prices are insane low and you don't normally know what you get. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad, but when it's really cheap I would like to take the chance and see what I get. And I ordered this beautiful swimsuit. It has this off-the-shoulder ruffles over the arms, this mesh insert at the waist or below the bust to the waist. But I don't like is this ruffle here around the waist because I think that's a strange place to put a ruffle. And the measurements chart said that I should be in size M. I am always a size S, so but because this is from Asia, Asian sizes are very small usually, so I thought, okay, I'll better go safe and I take an M. When it's too big I can make it smaller, so I took the M, and it is too big. I'll show you in the next clip that I put it on what the problem is. And well, I really like this one, and I'm just gonna make some adjustments. I'll take off the ruffle and I have to take it in a bit at the sides, and that is not really such a problem. But when you do it, I think it's best when you have some experience with this kind of fabric. If you've never sewn a bathing suit, then I don't think you should start with making adjustments with such a swimsuit, because then maybe you'll get some trouble. But if you have some experience, if you have ever sewn a bathing suit, or even with this material as a bathing suit is, then no problem, just start, just rip it apart as you see I will do. And that's why I want to make this video. It's not really big that I have to do, but you have to do it. And even I am always thinking, ooh, should I do it or should I not? Because sometimes it doesn't it comes out good, but I'm hoping for the best, so I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna take the ruffle off, I'm gonna take the sides, and I'll show you first how it fits, because it is really not bad. It's really a nice glammy bathing suit, and it looks very cute on, so I'll show you first. And here you see it on. You see it fits me rather nicely. The top is okay, the side is just too wide. As you see here, it's about 3 centimeters, and I really don't like the ruffle on that place. It's just the wrong place to put a ruffle, I think, and then I really have to remove it. But otherwise it fits very nicely. Now we're gonna seam rip the seam where the ruffle is attached, and we're gonna do that all the way around. I always seam rip from the inside, just in case I make a hole seam ripping, and that sometimes occurs, so then it's on the inside and not on the outside. And always look how you can do it best. Sometimes it's the one way, sometimes it's the other way. I try here how I can open up it best, and I really think it's a tedious job. I have most respect for April from Colipa here on YouTube, because she seam rips a whole garment, and I always take my scissors and just cut the piece out of each other, and then use it. But sometimes you don't have enough fabric, so then you have to seam rip it. I really don't like the job. I usually try to just cut everything apart. I'll seam rip most of it off camera, because I have my spectacles on and I have my magnifying glasses, because I have very bad vision, so this is not a really good job for me to do. So I most speed it up, and I cut the rest off. But then something miraculous happened. As I was doing from the other side where the ruffle was, I noticed that I took the ruffle off, but the rest of the seam stayed together. I don't know how it is possible. I don't understand how it could be, but I took the ruffle out, and the rest of the seam just was sewn together still. So I somehow I could seam rip the seam of the ruffle and not the seam that holds the two parts together. And well, I was glad that I found it out, but I was sad that I didn't find it out earlier, because I was I think 3/4 away, and now I could do the last part by holding the seam together, so I didn't have to do anything with that seam later on. So I really don't understand how it's possible, and it was really crazy to see, and I was looking at it as yeah, you see now, it just stays together. I don't know how, but. And then the whole ruffle was off. As you see, just a part of the bathing suit stayed together, and the other part was where I started the seam whipping, and miraculous, that part just stayed together, sewn together, no problem at all. Then what I did, I took the two parts together. Of course I have three parts. I have the outer part, the lining, and the inner part. So I took the two outer pieces together and pinned that together, and we're gonna sew that first. And then we're gonna fold in the third part, and we're gonna pin that on top of that seam that we just seamed down, and then we're gonna sew that together. And so with my walking foot I sewed on the third part of that same seam on top of each other, and that went wrong, as you will see in a few seconds. I will speed it up again. I don't know if you can see it well on the video, but it went really bubbly and not straight, not nice, and I was not happy with it. So I ended up seam ripping that part again, and then I did the sewing by hand, and that turned out really nice. And then I pinned in the sides a few centimeters so that it fits a bit tighter, and that looked really nice. I wanted it a bit more tightly, but as I tried it on, I made a hole because not everything is stretchy there, so I have to do it with this, and I have to fix this hole. And this is the final result. Of course, not a major difference, but I think this looks really better without ruffle than it was before. And I think I could have taken it in some more, and it fits more nicely, but you don't see it. I just feel that it's still rather loose, but it's not a problem. I think it looks very nice now, and it wasn't a major difference, but it was just to show you that when you buy a bathing suit that just doesn't fit really well, just do some little changes and you will be more happy with it, and you'll wear it. Because I know if it doesn't fit me nicely, I won't wear it, and then it's a shame that I bought it, although it was very cheap. But still, I think you must be happy with what you have, and with just little adjustments, it looks better than it did before. So this is the end result. I like this bathing suit very much. It's very nice. You can get it on Wish for $5. So if you like them, I think you can still get them there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll come back next week with another tutorial. It will be a sewing one, and I hope you like this one. Please subscribe if you like my channel, and share it with others so that we can find more people to get on sewing, because it's really nice to do. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.